Kiefer Haffey courtside. First Division I win. How does that sound, Coach?
Sounds great. Sounds great. Feels good to have that, but I'm happy for our team. We had a lot of things that we've been working through this fall, so it just feels good to come out there and play a game that we felt like was almost a complete game. Almost a complete game.
So you had a 13-minute stretch late first quarter and the second quarter that maybe wasn't up to par for your standards, but you pushed some buttons at halftime. It was a really good job, I would say, the way this team came out in the third quarter and performed.
Yeah, we're starting to respond, a little bit. Even in the exhibition game we played, we had a bad second quarter, so that was one of the things we talked about in the middle of the second quarter was that can't become who we are. We're not going to be a bad second quarter team, and I thought it took us too long to get out of it, and at halftime I thought our girls responded. So that's, again, almost a complete game. We're happy with the game and the outcome, of course, but we got to clean that up. We want to play 40 minutes of great basketball.
So you don't have your full roster available today, but what you did have is the players available hustling. No more evident than Michaela Jackson diving for a loose ball, getting it to Burrell, pushing it out to Anderson in transition. I think that was in the third quarter. Plays like that are winning plays, and I'm sure give you a lot to be proud of with this team. Yeah,
I think we have a good group of returners. Jazz, Aaliyah, Q, Mac, Anna, Mayana, Maya, and have added players like Nasia who come in and they play with the motor and urgency we want to play with. And Maya's had a great fall, a great summer for us. Yeah. And so watching her step up and have a good game today, she's plus 26. She had the highest plus minus on the whole team. So for her to have a game like that, I was hoping she was going to have a little bit of a coming out party today and let people know she's here to play.
Yeah, career high 10 for Maya, career high 19 for Jasmine Edwards. I know you mentioned her name. I really liked her aggressiveness in the fourth quarter, but also the connection with her and Mayana early in the game. Mayana showing that vision that she's had all 4 years here to find her on some long passes and some great finishes by Edwards today.
Yeah, those are the moments where as a coach, you celebrate the outcome of it, but you're sitting there like, can we take care of the basketball and not make a gamble decision? And they worked out for us a couple times down the stretch. So, I was smiling with Mayana in the game because she just gave me this look like, I got it. It's like, yeah, it's great we got it because we completed it, but I thought we got a little bit gambly at times, and so we'll work on that stuff. It's fun to have those completed, but when games come down to it, that's going to be stuff that we got to make sure we're perfect on. We don't lose 50-50 passes like that.
One thing that Tara and I have really appreciated about Jasmine is she's listed at 5'9", but she plays like a forward. She had a couple of really nice moves down here on your end where she just kept the ball away from her body, used her body to get a miss, and then offensive rebound, put back, went to the free throw line. She does such a good job playing as a post at her size. Yeah,
Jazz might be undersized, but classic, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog, and I think Jazz has a ton of fight in her, and she'll battle with anybody. She defends at a high level, and even the couple that she missed, she got her own rebound and went back up with them. So, I'm surprised, honestly, looking and only seeing 7 rebounds for her. I thought I was going to see way more, but I thought she had some key ones down the stretch in the third quarter when we needed them, so she was big.
Well, you talked about defense, before the game and how important that was going to be for you guys, but you have to be happy with the ball and player movement that you saw on the offensive side as well.
Yeah, that's something we're working on. I thought in the last couple of days of practice, we've really tried to clean it up. And, the way that we play is so downhill. We have so many girls that can get downhill. Right. For them, it's hard to pass up on this first okay look, trusting that, hey, there's a great look coming next. So we've been talking a lot about that, and I think we did a better job of that today.
Last thing I'm going to say, Michaela had 25 against Milwaukee first-round Horizon League tournament last year. And she seems to have picked up where she left off with that confidence. I think that was, we talked about her hustle on the defensive end. That's always going to be there. But she was as confident as Tara and I can ever remember on the offensive end, Michaela Jackson.
Yeah, I think the way that we play fits her game. Even defensively, for her to be able to fly around in the press and get deflections and steals, and lets her play in transition and get easy shots at the rim. And then we play so much downhill stuff. It's great for her game. But she is a great example of somebody where it's like, she can get to the basket whenever she wants. It's a matter of her making the right decision against 3 bodies versus one-on-one, and she's grown a lot in that area. For her today to have 16, and her percentage is going to go up as she continues to get better, and I know she feels like she left free throws out there. So she got a lot of good basketball ahead of her.
Appreciate your time, Coach.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
First win tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Coach Kiefer Haffey, and thank you very much, Tara. And